Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining this presentation today. My name is Stephen Ryan, and I'm a co-owner and data scientist for Analytic Solutions Ireland, who are based in County Limerick in the Republic of Ireland. Just to give you a brief description of myself, I've worked as a data scientist for a number of years for varying tech companies, and I'm also a PhD researcher where my research is based around artificial intelligence and machine learning. Before I started in this sphere, I worked in all aspects of the racing industry, from a work writer to sales preparation to braking. But I have kept my involvement within the racing industry since, riding out when I can, and have begun consigning at yearling sales ourselves under Analytic stables in the last couple of years. Analytic Solutions Ireland as a company provides cutting-edge data services to organisations in the areas of data analytics and data science, from the seed of an idea all the way through to the final product. We have offered services to diverse industries, from manufacturing to retail, in order to help companies on their journey of embracing data and utilising it to the benefit of their respective companies. As our business is data and AI in general, and my passion is horse racing, it was always an industry I wanted to bring data and the idea of integrating machine learning applications to improve results for racing participants in general. This presentation will briefly showcase what services Analytic Solutions Ireland offers to clients in general, while also examining in detail the current practices in data sciences used in other industries that could be used in the equine industry. In general, there are 5 main areas that we provide to organisations, no matter what industry they're in order to maximise their use of data and current artificial intelligence thinking. These are: Number 1, helping your business embrace the new age of data. 2, providing assistance in data collection and the cleaning of data sets. 3, producing just-in-time analytics from your data to gain valuable insights. Number 4, using cutting-edge artificial intelligence, machine learning techniques to extract maximum performance from your data. And finally, number 5, integrations of data models into cloud platforms so they are embedded into the system. Why does Analytic Solutions Ireland not offer a generalised product to the equine industry? The answer to that is as follows. Anybody who has been to Newmarket, to Warren Hill, on any morning would notice that on Mondays and Thursdays, most trainers would complete 1 canter, while Tuesdays and Fridays 2 canters are completed. Wednesdays and Saturdays are normally considered work mornings. Other than this, trainers complete their training methods in different ways, and this can be seen in the varying speeds that horses complete in the gallops, to using different canters for different horses that need adaptive methods. This showcases that all trainers train differently, so why should the data and artificial intelligence models used be generic and not tailor-made to the needs of the trainers in question? The same can be said for breeders or any industry participants, from sale consigners to bloodstock agents. It's an art and cannot be forced into a generic package that is used by everyone. This loses competitive advantage for the user and loses the alpha generated by the data. To sum up, you want your data and artificial intelligence models to give you an advantage and not be generic and the same as everyone else. To put simply, data is the new oil. This can be seen by the emergence of Industry 4.0 and smart factories. 175 zettabytes of new data will be created annually by 2025, which is up from 33 zettabytes in 2018. The same way as other industries have moved towards a smart approach, the equine industry leaders need to leverage and begin shifting towards a smart stable and smart bloodstock approach, with data being the main winner. The new leaders of the equine industry will be the people who embrace this new age of data first. The understanding of artificial intelligence and the use of data does not need to be difficult. In this slide, we have showcased how 3 independent aspects of data science can coexist to produce fantastic results. At the top, we can see the physical layer. This is simply where and how the data is collected. Everyone will have a different approach to what data they feel is relevant for them in general, and begin to actually collect this information. The data layer can be active, real-time, and integrate with knowledge repositories to understand what is actually being collected. The model layer is where we put the data to work to produce something that we did not know by utilizing artificial intelligence. That three-step approach is simply how you get started in becoming a data-driven equine entity that is tailored for your training and breeding approaches. As I mentioned, this presentation is examining how other industries are utilizing artificial intelligence and machine learning, and how we could possibly adopt this into the equine industry. Showcast is essentially a description of a digital twin of a smart factory. A digital twin is essentially a virtual representation of a physical entity that can be manipulated in order to gauge various outcomes before actual implementation in real life. This is utilized in numerous industries and is something that could be modeled in the racing sphere from a smart stable all the way through to a DT of a racehorse. Imagine the potential that could be realized if this was utilized, and the next slide explains the benefits in more detail. We can observe 5 ways that a digital twin can help and be advantageous to users. These advantages are generic to all digital twins, and we will give a brief example after each for the equine industry. The digital twin provides a single source of truth, where information about the entity and the built environment can be accessed efficiently and updated continuously. An example of this in the equine industry is the stable itself, with all inputs, and the horse's general health. The second, it enables the rehearsal of activities to reduce injuries, understand performance improvement, increase certainty and safety. An example of this is work mornings, schooling, and the rehab of horses. The third, lower costs by predicting issues before it happens. An example of this in the equine industry is the reduction of vet fees. The fourth, increased certainty of risk management of critical practices. An example of this is bringing horses back from injury too soon. And the fifth, everything can be tested before implemented in real time. Examples will be running race conditions and performance models. To showcase how the data in digital twins actually works, we have included this slide, which is a process flow of what is needed. The model is part of a book chapter that I have co-authored in how data can be used in digital twins to the best effect possible. We can observe how 3 main categories are needed, namely data resources, internal value, and external value. These categories will be the constants in your equine model, and understanding such a process flow will give the user a greater appreciation of the data that can be generated and utilized for the benefit of your equine enterprise. In order for the data science models to sit on top of the data being collected and analyzed, and also the possibility of integration with other systems that are being used and that can't be connected and used easily together, we have the technology created where embedded software is utilized to create a full platform that combines all technologies that are being used by a client in one easily accessible point of entry. This can be seen by our diagram using a GUI interface with process models and data models integrated by using a domain-specific language DSL. This essentially gives the client or user the power to combine all the data from example the racing post, timeform, IoT sensors, digital twin technologies, and any other data source that could be needed. Data is only increasing, and the use of artificial intelligence is growing immensely. That is why at our sale consigning yard we are embracing this technology and will begin to showcase this at all sales going forward. By combining our own experience in the horse racing industry along with our knowledge of data science, we want to revolutionize how sales prep and consignee is completed to give the potential buyers as much information as possible that is currently not available. The key to optimizing your success is understanding what the data is showing to assist in your decision-making process. Analytic Stables, along with Analytic Solutions Ireland, is looking to be a driver in this space. Thank you for listening and attending our presentation. Please do not hesitate to contact us to tailor-make your specific data and artificial intelligence journey to become the next leader of the racing industry, from trainers to breeders, sale consigners, and bloodstock agents. Thank you.